girls, it's Jamie. So we're totally into the holiday season now, which means I get to do my two favorite things. Get together with family and friends and eat yummy, delicious meals. That also means large dinner tables and decorating large dinner tables. Something my family and friends always put me in charge of. Can't imagine why. So today I'm going to show you how to add a cute tabletop touch with my homemade candles. Let's do it, girl. For your candles, you're going to need candle wax. Now you can look around the house looking for leftover candles, or you can go to a thrift store and buy them for less than $1 a piece. It's hard for me to say how many candles you need to buy because every container could be different, but it's always better to buy too much than not enough, and you could always use the extra wax for more candles. You'll also need candle wicks with clips, wax paper, pot holders, a double boiler, which I'll explain how to make later, and empty containers. I bought this extremely cute set for less than $5, and go ahead and look around the house for old tableware because you might not even need to leave the house for this project. Make sure that your containers are not flammable and can handle extremely hot liquids. So in other words, make sure that they're made out of glass or metal as opposed to paper and plastic. Alright, so for melting candle wax, you're definitely going to need a double boiler, which is just basically a pan inside of a pan. It doesn't even have to be high quality or anything. For example, in order to hold the candle wax, I'm just using an empty tin can that I cleaned out after having dinner last night. You want to make sure the candle wax is in small pieces, so break the candle wax as needed. Prep your second pan by filling it up with water, and then place your first pan into your second pan. Step 2. Melt your wax by turning your stove to a medium heat. This takes about 30 minutes, so as long as you're close enough to keep an eye on the pans, you can do steps 3 and 4 while the wax melts. If you're using candles that already have wicks included, go ahead and scoop them out once they're melted using a fork. Step 3. Prep your containers for your candles. Wash and dry them completely, and then place them on your wax paper, which will keep your tabletop nice and clean. Add 1 candle wick to the center of each container. I was nervous that the wick clips would move around when I poured in the wax, so I bought these wick clip stickers just in case. Totally worth a few extra bucks. If your wick is too long, trim it with a pair of scissors. Turn off the stove and use a pot holder to remove the pan holding the wax. Now you're dealing with boiling water and boiling wax, so definitely make sure to ask somebody for help if you don't feel comfortable. The last step is to very carefully pour the wax into your containers. A quick tip if your wick is bending over sideways is to use a wooden spoon or a pencil and go ahead and put it next to your wick. Keep it upright. The wax takes many hours to cool, so I say go ahead and do this craft at night and then you can sleep while you wait. Now when your candles are fully dry, they may be sunken a little bit in the center. Go ahead and add some more melted wax to the center in order to fill in the sunken area. A final note is to be very careful while cleaning up. Don't have any loose or hot wax go down the drain of your sink. Instead, throw away any loose wax or go ahead and save it in that tin of yours if you want to do another candle craft someday. And there we have it, the cutest, most awesomely homemade candles ever. Not gonna lie, these actually turned out way better than I was expecting. I should invite some people over for dinner to celebrate. And to brag about these by putting them on the table. These totally make great gifts for friends too. What other ways can you get creative with melting candles? Tweet me at Jamie Petito or tell me all about it in the comments below. We did it, girl! I'm Jamie and you're on Gurl.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and see if I drink this. I'm not gonna drink it. That's disgusting. Did I melt your hearts like I melted these candles? If so, subscribe. So what I'm doing is I'm grabbing. Don't pour any loose or hot wax down the sink of your drain. Down the drain of your sink. Which means I get to do my two favorite things. Yeah, fruit fly. For your candles, you're... I hate you. Look, it's like a smiley face. It's a smiley face guy.